and welcome back to Little Fee Farm. My name is China, for those who don't know, and my husband Andrew and I have a 12-acre child-free homestead here in central Missouri. It is Thursday, and Thursday for us is a transition day. I work Monday through Friday from home. I work in HR, so I have a full-time job from home. And then my husband works in logistics Thursday through Sunday overnight. So he will leave for work tonight at around 7 p.m. So I'm just getting us some breakfast going. Andrew is outside doing the farm chores to start the day for us. And then we're going to get outside and spend some time in the garden beds. And then, of course, you know, I have work, so got to let that get in the way. But I figured it would be a great day for you guys to hang with me, and I can just kind of show you what our life looks like on a child-free homestead. So let's get this breakfast started, and then let's get outside. Okay, so we got a few work calls done, and now we're going to have some lunch. I'm going to just throw some hot dogs and hamburgers on the grill, and then Andrew actually blanched a bunch of green beans that we had, so we're going to go feed them to the chickens right now. So let's head out and give them a treat. So went out and gave some beans to the animals, and now I'm in the greenhouse. It needs to be watered, so time to water the greenhouse. Okay, so we went outside and we gave snacks to the animals. They got all their green beans. One of my favorite snacks to make during the middle of the day, pretty much every day, is going to be sourdough crackers. It's literally the only reason why I have sourdough starter, actually. So I have two starters. I've never made bread. Full transparency. The idea of stretching and folding all day is just like beyond me, but I have two starters. One of these was gifted to me, and the other one I made recently because I'd never made one. But I felt like after owning a pre-started starter for a while and keeping it alive, I felt confident that I could make a new one, and I did. So I have both of these guys. I'm going to use my original one that I have here, and all I do to make my crackers, again, this was gifted recipe as well, I literally just dump some of the goo directly into a cup, just kind of like as much as I want to eat. Probably I do like a 3/4 of a cup of the goo in here. Back up, I'll feed them later. I usually feed them in the evening. So put him back on the shelf, and then I'm gonna take some olive oil. I usually, literally, my measurements, I feel terrible, but my measurements are that much of the goo, and then I put enough olive oil over the top to completely cover and like coat the top. I'm just gonna give this a nice stir and mix them until they're incorporated, and then pour it out on the pan. That's it. That is the extent of my sourdough skills currently. Okay, so once I have that all mixed together in there, the oil and the goo, I'm going to pour it down in a pan, and then I personally just I make a garlic salt, and I'll sprinkle that all over the top with a little bit of olive oil, and then we'll bake them. So we're just waiting for the oven to preheat, and then I'll do those next steps. All right, so I got my oven set to 405. I got my goo and my oil mixed together. I'm going to dump out my goo. All right, and then you're going to spread it around. The thinner you spread the goo, the crispier the crackers will be. All right, I got the goo spread out as it's going to be. I'm going to just drizzle a little bit of this olive oil over the top. A lot of this olive oil over the top. And then healthy as hell serving of garlic salt. Okay, oven is preheated to 405, which is actually about 425 like I said. I'm gonna pop those in for about 5 minutes or so. I want them just to cook long enough to solidify so I can cut them. Right now they're just like a big sheet, and then in a couple minutes they'll be cooked enough we'll be able to cut some slices in them to make the actual crackers. So we'll let these go for a couple minutes and then we'll pull those out. While those are cooking up, Andrew actually had a really good idea. We had some salami and some cheese in the fridge, so I'm going to cut those up and do a fancy little charcuterie board. I'm going to throw some pepperoni in the oven to crisp those up, cut up some tomatoes, got a bunch of random cheese and the salami. So I'm going to get these cut up to add to the crackers. All right, I'm going to pull the crackers out. It's been a few minutes. They kind of look like that. And I use just like a pizza cutter. So those are all cut into squares. I'm going to pop these back in the oven. What I do now is I'll pop these back in for another like 10 minutes or so, but I actually drop the heat to 385 now. I like the higher temp to start to get them solidified and get a kind of a crisp on the outside. And then what I do is I turn the temp down so that way they can get crispy evenly. If they're too high, they'll start to burn really bad on the edges and not get crisp enough in the center. So I drop the temp down and have those back in. I can be honest with you, I'm not sure exactly how long it's been, but it's probably been like 10-15 minutes. But with the crackers, just literally look at them. If they look like a nice color that you would like to eat, like a nice golden brown, they're good to go. Take them out before they turn black and you'll probably be fine. I know some people like them crispier than I do even. They like the burnt pieces. I personally don't like them burned, but some people love them, so you know, try them out. But this is kind of the color I go for. They're ready to go. I have some pepperoni that I'm crisping up in the oven really fast, and then I will put everything together and we'll be ready to eat it. Well, look at that. So we have the sourdough crackers and then random meat and cheeses, and we have more tomatoes than we know what to do with, so we eat them pretty much with every meal now. Andrew and I are gonna take a quick break and eat this, obviously, and then I'm not sure what we're gonna do after that, but that's where we're gonna start for now. Okay, well, good evening. It is officially 6 o'clock at night. We just woke up from a little afternoon nap because Andrew leaves for work in about an hour. So I'm going to get some dinner made real quick for him. I got coffee going, and then I'm going to get outside and try to collect all the animals and get them put up for the first time by myself. This week we let the new hens out for the first time, and so they are outside with the turkeys, and Andrew has been helping me all week get them in at night because they're just not used to it yet. And so I'm going to make dinner, I'm going to send him off, and then I'm going to go outside and attempt to get them in. Wish me luck. So a package just got delivered, and I'm going to see what it is because I think it is from a brand that I've wanted to try. I think it's like one of the brands that reached out to me. So we're going to see what this is. What in the world is this? This is cute. This is from some brand. I'm not sure what brand yet, but a chicken run. What is this? It says, surprise, as a valued member of our community, we want to send you a special gift from our latest collection. We're excited to see how it helps with your chicken care routine. We would love to see your photos and videos. Don't forget to tag #chickenrun so we can check them out. You can also send it directly to us. Thank you for being part of our journey. We look forward to seeing your experience with our products. Enjoy your gift. This is so cute. What is it? I think it's a feeder, maybe? Let me get it out of here. Oh, wow, this is cool. This is cool. Oh, Jesus. Oh. I'm confused. All right, well. Oh, there's the ticket. Instructions, guys. Instructions. Okay, I did read the instructions, and it's a little automatic feeder. So I'm super excited to get this bad boy set up. I'll probably get it set up this weekend. So it's about 7 p.m. The day is almost over. I just sent Andrew off to work. He just left. And now Ozzy and I are going to get ready, and we're going to go out and try and put all of the birds up, and you get to watch me embarrass myself. Hopefully Ozzy is in any way, shape, or form helpful. And for those who don't know, Ozzy is our 13-pound mini Australian Shepherd. This is Ozzy, and we are going to go wrangle some chickens. Okay. Wish me luck. All right. All right, go on. Everybody good?
Is that everybody? That was everybody. That was so fast. Good night. We'll see you guys in the morning. Good night, chickies. See you guys in the morning. Y'all, I did it. First time by myself, and it only took me that little bit of a couple of tries. Turkeys are in the aviary, chickens are in the coop, electric is about to be turned on, and everyone is going to bed. So it's about 7:30 p.m. I just got all the baby birds put away with the big turkeys. The grown birds and our pigs put themselves to sleep. They're pros at this point. So everyone's in bed. I'm just gonna say goodnight to the garden and turn the electric on, and then I will be done outside. Well, we did it. You guys officially made it the entire day with me from start to finish. I hope you got a little perspective on what it's like for us out here as a couple of child-free homesteaders in central Missouri. I have really enjoyed sharing this time with you, and as always, we'll continue to share our journey as we go through the trials and tribulations of homesteading. If you enjoyed spending the day with me as well, make sure you hit that like button so we know. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so that way you don't miss out on any of our future content. I appreciate you guys so much. As always, the support means more than you know. And don't forget, anything grows if you try.